It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now batting, Alan Trammell. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Detroit, the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a bouncing ball, foul. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Batting second, the left fielder, Austin Jackson.
Next for the Tigers, Austin Jackson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Al Kaline, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
In now, Ty Cobb, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his career, Cobb is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Comes set and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 misses down below the knees. Jackson over at second. Kaline is over at first with 1 away. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to...
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Nick Castellanos now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now the 0-1. Nope. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more if they're with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Cabrera.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Ready with the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2 out, bases loaded. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Ready on 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Tigers get just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Tigers lead it 1-0. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, he's never really put things together like a lot of people in baseball thought he would from the left side. Love the arm, mid to upper 90s fastball. Good assortment of breaking pitches to go along with it. Like most lefties, command has been the issue for Daniel Norris. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he falls behind now. 2-0. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The first baseman, number 4.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Jackson is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Josh Harrison, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Harrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Mattingly is over. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in, Grayson Greenier. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Next up for Detroit, Alan Trammell. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Mattingly. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Joe Torre. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Joe Torre.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Softly hit out to short. And there's 1 down now.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes this one high. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Greenier is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he falls behind 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Jackson. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Austin Jackson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost got the corner, but it's inside for ball one. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Popped him up. Gehrig in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Striding into the box, Al Kaline. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and a strike to Al Kaline.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mattingly is over. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, number 0.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He hit a sac fly earlier. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 count. The pitch in the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Runners on the move for second. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. Don Mattingly will bat next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Line drive to center field. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Giancarlo Stanton now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cobb ranging back to the track. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Stanton stands at second with no outs. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. One and two. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number one.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kaline is in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cobb is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1. So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Miguel Cabrera.
And now a pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And he fouls this one off. Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. At the plate, John Hicks flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike one.
There's a good knuckle curveball right there. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between a curveball and the knuckle curve? The knuckle curveball, the finger, your pointer finger is spiked into it, and at times it can be a much tighter spin and rotation than the conventional curveball.
Torrey is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Our score remains 2-1. So digging in now, Lou Gehrig. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
First baseman, number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Joe Torre, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Still even at 2-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Kaline has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Troy.
Striding in, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
.30 pitch is taken. Strike 1.
Down to 3-1.
The 3-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And another foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So striding forward now, Jorge Posada looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Into the box, Don Mattingly. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Three runs already home here. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-1. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Torres, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Mattingly is off of first with 2 away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the stretch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's 5-1 Yanks. Settling in now, Grayson Greenier. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Greenier playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss. 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Stanton, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Austin Jackson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball two. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Line drive to center field. Mattingly is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Standing in now, Al Kaline, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Ready with the 1-1, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 hit hard but foul. Here's another 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They're down 5-1. Jordan Zimmerman will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Jordan Zimmerman.
Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Second baseman, DJ.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. LeMahieu on at first, nobody out. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
The 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has. And he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Torre. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Runners off for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a perfect hit-and-run ball as that's into right field, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. And there's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
High in the air into shallow left center. Jackson moving forward. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Digging in and looking for more. Jorge Posada, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Six runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pulled toward right center field. Kaline over to his right, and that's the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 6-1. Ready once again, Ty Cobb. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-0 pitch on the way. 1-1 the count now.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge going back on it, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The first baseman, number 55, John Hicks.
At the plate, John Hicks. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That's the thing about this lineup. They can hurt you in a hurry. They were down big coming into this inning, and now they're only down 2. We'll see if they can get the trifecta with another one here.
Josh Harrison stands in, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Grayson Griner.
Digging in, Grayson Grenier. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Mattingly makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Yankees 6 and the Tigers 4. In now, Don Mattingly. It was a walk
Leading
in his last
for the
trip.
Yankees, the center fielder, Don Mattingly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 7-4.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Standing in now, Torres, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. One and one to count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Judge. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's gone 3 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Count even at 2-2. Zimmerman steps into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Chad Green will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 57, Chad Green.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Alan Kreml. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Weak grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Next to the Tigers, the left fielder, Austin Jackson.
Now in the box, Austin Jackson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Now batting, right fielder, Al Kaline.
Now at the plate, Al Kaline. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Jackson, base runner at first with one out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Green typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
In there, a base hit. And he is in there.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Into the box, Ty Cobb, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The bat, number 9. Designated hitter, Nick.
Dylan Betances takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Striding in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Tigers strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, DJ.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hmm. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. There's a drive out to left center field. And this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box now, Lou Gehrig.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
K-line is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Joe Torre. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. LeMahieu, the runner at second with 1 away. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Troy Tulowitzki will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Cabrera has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid. You got the base open.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Zimmerman comes set. 2-1 on its way. fly ball out toward left center field. Cobb is under it. And the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. They hold a 7-4 lead. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
The third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
John Hicks is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Josh Harrison, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Grayson Greenier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
2-0.
Ball 2 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, put in there for strike 1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Yankees 7 and the Tigers 5. Digging in now, Jorge Posada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jorge.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, John Mattingly.
Ready now, Don Mattingly. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
Posada gets his lead at first, nobody out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Lane Hardy answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 36, Lane Hardy.
Into the box, Torres, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he's safe.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Judge is working with a slugging percentage over .550. So there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Hardy, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 22nd round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Standing in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Here's the 0-2. Right side. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So a nice job there from the Tiger bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Tigers 5. Goose Gossage comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54. Goose.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Alan Trammell. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter. And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Popped him up. Gehrig has a play. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Jackson.
Digging in, Austin Jackson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield.
The batter, the right fielder, Al Kaline.
So stepping in, Al Kaline. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-5 tonight's final. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. James Paxton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Daniel Norris was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Goose Gossage earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.